I took on the most challenging role of my career. I was drafted into the Air Corps. And on November the 11th, 1943, I embarked for a little town about 25 miles from London, England, to do my training. The place was called Tippenham, England. This is Walter Matthau. I was a staff sergeant in one of Jimmy Stewart's outfits. I used to attend his briefings just to hear him do his Jimmy Stewart. But he was a great pilot. He was not only a great pilot, he was a hell of a pilot. Do you know, on one afternoon, Jimmy bombed 4 bridges, 6 railway stations, and 1 airfield. Unfortunately, he was over Pittsburgh at the time. Pittsburgh? Did he say Pittsburgh? What the hell is Walter talking about? I bombed Pittsburgh. That's stupid. All my bombing raids were over Germany, not Pittsburgh. My God. I was bombed once in Pittsburgh, but I never bombed Pittsburgh. Anyway, in the summer of 1945, I boarded the Queen Elizabeth and sailed back to the United States. Now, I was back in Hollywood for a couple of months, just kind of goofing around with Henry Fonda, not doing much. And one afternoon, I got a call from my favorite director, Frank Capra. Hello.
Jim, this is Frank Capra. Listen, can you come up to the house on Saturday? I've got a great idea for a picture.
Frank, I'll do it. I'll do it. You don't need to say anything else. I'll do it. And I did. He was offering me the part of George Bailey in my favorite movie of all time, It's a Wonderful Life. Boy, I sure was glad that Frank Capra phoned me that afternoon with that news that I was going to play George Bailey, because I hadn't heard from him and I wanted to play that part. And then one day my agent, I think he was putting me on, but he looked serious. He said to me, Jim, you're not going to get that role. I said, I'm not? Why? He said, they're going to give it to Humphrey Bogart. I said, what? He said, Humphrey Bogart. I know who Humphrey Bogart is. He's a great actor, but gee, Humphrey Bogart is George Bailey? That's a bit of a reach. But he might have been cast in it, who knows? Could you picture Humphrey Bogart playing George Bailey in It's a Wonderful Life, doing a scene, say, with Lionel Barrymore? George Bailey, I want you to take over my entire operation. I want you, George, to handle my affairs. And if you do, I will personally start you out at $20,000 a year. What do you say? Don't be such a sap. Where did you ever grow up? All right, I'll make it clear to a dumbhead like you. When that plane leaves the ground, you'll be under it. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon and for the rest of your life. We'll always have Edson. We didn't have, until you came back from Casablanca. I got a job to do. Where I'm going, you can't follow. What I've got to do, you can't be any part of. I'm no good at being noble, but it doesn't take much to see that the problems of three little people don't amount to a hill of beans in this crazy world. Or someday you'll come to understand that. Here's looking at you, kid.